everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Dania Ponce. I am going to share with you guys some projects that I did to decorate my porch. It only cost me about $30. I used items from the Dollar Tree and some floral from Walmart because I saw that the floral at Dollar Tree was $1 and some of the floral at Walmart was 97 cents. So if you are new to my channel, please like my video and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button so that you're notified when I upload new videos. I hope that you like this video, and I hope that you get to make these decorations. They're really great, and they were they were inspired by other YouTubers that go to the Dollar Tree to get their supplies. I'm very new to this, so you're gonna see that I did not get some of the things that they used. I had to use my imagination and use other things. So I hope that you like this video. Let's get started. You can see the only decoration I have are these roses. But other than that, my porch is pretty plain. I only have a mat and that's it. But anyway, this is what my porch looks like now. It looks really nice. All that was basically from the Dollar Tree, Walmart, and my yard. So this was inspired by Bargain Bethany. She made a lantern. I used 8x10 frames. I used 6 of them. I used E6000, hot glue, and paint. So I painted it already there, the color that I wanted, which I bought at a yard sale for 50 cents. And I'm dry brushing it right now with white acrylic paint. And after I do that, I'm just going to add the white frame, the white decoration that came in the frame, and I'm going to assemble them into squares. So you're gonna add E6000, and you're gonna add hot glue after that, and the hot glue basically is the binding that holds everything together while the E6000 sets and basically lets you have your project forever. So if you just do it with hot glue, your project is not going to last. So you need to use a heavy duty glue in order to have the quality that you want. So yeah, so this is the way that I'm assembling it. It's really not that hard. It didn't take me long to do. And the only thing that it was tricky was putting the roof on, and I didn't like that the glue was seeping through. So this is the project already assembled. I did add some jute twine to the cracks of where you could see the glue, and I really like that little loop there because I wanted to put a little wreath. So there you go. So here I am putting a bottom to my house. Every house needs a foundation, so I forgot to add the foundation to the house until the last minute. So I glued it with E6000 and hot glue so that we can have this project last me for a long time. After that, I decorated the project, and it's in my porch now. But as you can see, I ran out of glue there, but it still worked out. And after that, it's just, the hot glue basically grabs onto the material, and the E6000 takes a little while to set. So that's how it was without the bottom. You can leave it there like that, or you can add the bottom to it so you can add your own decorations inside, which I liked. It looks like a terrarium. And this is what it looks like at nighttime. So it's really pretty. I really like it. This could even be for like a wedding or something, something nice. So my porch looks really cool. So moving on to the next project, I used buckets and the only water can that they had left. So you can use the planters from Dollar Tree, but right now they don't have any, so I'm late to the planting season. So you can paint it with whatever color that you want. I only had this one on hand, which is the Rust-Oleum Serenity Blue. And I dry brushed it white later because I added some letters to it that I also bought at the Dollar Tree. So this project basically cost me about $8 to do. The planters with letters and the flowers. The flowers I got at Walmart, and some of the lavender flowers I got at Dollar Tree. But yeah, so you will paint it, and you will paint a little bit inside too, just so that you don't see the red color or the odd color in there. So, because you're gonna fill it up with dirt anyway, you can get your dirt at the backyard, or you can buy some potting soil from the Dollar Tree. Which, by the way, my Dollar Tree doesn't have a big bag of potting soil, so I had a hard time like coming up with something. But since I was gonna have it outside and it's windy here, I decided to add dirt because it's been really, really windy. The weather has been unpredictable here in Southern California. It finally got hot, but anyway, if I would have put foam boards in there, I think my decorations would have flown away. So after I put the letters on, I added some burlap around it, and you're gonna see that, so I could cover the holes there, the handles that the bucket has. But I bought those stickers at Dollar Tree for $1, and the Hello Sunshine was together, and the ABCs, the alphabet, was just another dollar. So that was $2. So just the buckets and the letters were $7. I already had the burlap from years ago, so I barely using it now. But yeah, I was a little bit scared that the imperfections were going to show, but it actually looked really nice. So here I am dry brushing it so that the letters can look part of the planter. Um, so yeah, so this is pretty much it, what you do. After that, you're just going to add soil or dirt from your yard and decorate it with the floral or the greenery that you want. And I bought most of it at Walmart. So I believe I had about eight flower arrangements a total. So anyway, next I'm going to make the home sign, which I recycled a piece of Formica countertop that was in my kitchen a few months ago, and I actually had it in my yard and ready to throw away. But I saw that it was the perfect size for a home or welcome sign for the outside, so I painted it again with the paint that I used for the lantern, which was only 50 cents. So the Formica was in the trash. So the only thing that I paid for was the paint, which so this project only cost me 50 cents. After I painted the wood, I just painted the sides a little bit just so it won't look so uneven. But it's not necessary. I mean, I think it looked fine without that. So either way, like it just turned out really nice. After that, I just drew some lines so that it can look like wood. And I was pretty off on my calculations because I didn't measure it, but it still turned out really good. Later, I just went over those lines with brown paint, and just to make it look like a piece of wood. And I wiped it off too so that it won't be so noticeable. It's just so that you can mark it pretty much. After I did that, I got some white paint, and you're gonna see that in a minute. I got some white paint, and I dry brushed it so that it can look, have the farmhouse look a little bit more highlighted. And there we go. Looks like my daughter wants to paint too. Anyway, so there's the Waverly. I use Waverly white paint, chalk paint, and there I am dry brushing it. It's really simple. It turned out really nice. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Just make sure that if you add too much, you can wipe it off with a wet rag. but just make sure that the rest of the paint is not wet. So after I dry brushed the piece, I printed out some letters spelling home, and I cut them out, and I made a stencil out of them. So you don't really need to buy a stencil. You can just print and use that. So I did sand it up a little bit just so that I can get more of a rustic look to it. But you don't have to do that. But there I am with the stencils, and it was windy, so the stencils kind of moved a little bit, but yeah. But other than that, it was pretty easy. I did use white paint, the same white Waverly white chalk paint, to highlight the letters, and I didn't brush it. I dabbed it on, and it was just it turned out pretty good. It was easy. So yeah, that's all you do there. Color the letters the whatever color you want. You would want to sand it or not. But I sanded mine. I wanted to give it more of a rustic look, farmhouse. And I decided to decorate it with some burlap that I have. I didn't know how I wanted it, but I saw on Pinterest how some people glued their burlap on there and made like a little bow. So at first it looked like a little bandana on the wood, but later on, after I added the jute twine and made the bow, it looked pretty nice. So this bow, I tried putting a flower on it, and it did stay. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be decorating it with a flower in the middle of the bow for every season. As you can see there, you can see the flower on it. I hope you liked this video, and give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the bell button so that you can be notified when I upload videos. I hope you make one of these DIYs yourself, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.